Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be checking out KartKraft. This is a game which I have sent out to me from the developers, and today we'll be taking a first look at this game and seeing if this game is any good or not. I've already done the setup process where you had to select a card, a racing suit, also a sort of tent which you can set up near the course, so you can maintain your cart there, which is pretty in depth already, but I like it. And what we'll be doing right now is we will play some races, see what game is all about, and check it out. So let's start off by checking the pits in the shop real quick, because I haven't seen it yet and I'm pretty curious what's in there. So in here you can find your cards. You can also look around it, just like this. Here you have your driver, which you can customize as well. And I think that over time you will unlock other suits and stuff to buy in the shop. And this is the tent which you can set up near your course, and there will be all of the maintaining work done. You won't really see that in game since it's mainly focused on the racing, I think, but it's pretty cool that it's still there. And we also have a drone, so we can watch replays with this thing, which is actually really nice. Never seen that in a game before. Let's check the shop. Aha, so this is a card, looks like. Another one. And I think these are all different cards, so not too much special. So let's go and play a race. But before that I'm gonna change a preference real quick, so I can use my wheel to maneuver around, since it doesn't actually have any buttons assigned to it, so we can't really get through the menus with it. So that's something I'm gonna do first. Okay, so that's set up, and now we can at least navigate through the menus. So let's jump into our first race and see what that's all about. Let's do replay, since we don't really have a career in the game yet, since it's a really early version, as you can see right here, 0.1.0.1457, and we only have like 4 achievements as well, so not gonna blame them. But let's to practice, it looks like. Maybe if I change it. Oh, it's a little bit hard. I don't think I can change that, but let's pick this one. Why not? Sorry for the coughing, by the way. Let's pick this card. Yes. After this we're gonna do a time trial, since now we can only do practices, but after that we're gonna try some ranked trials. Let's join. I don't know if it's online though, but I don't think it is. Oh, and by the way, you can't assign a shifter to this in this game, so we can't change our gears. I don't know if that's that's normal in cards, but it's a bit weird since I always shift when it's possible. Oh yeah, and it's pretty unstable since my PC can handle it easy. Now we have 75 FPS, but still sometimes a bit of a stutter, so I think that has to do with optimization. Oh, and the game gets really loud as well, so that's the thing as well. I'm gonna turn down the volume for that real quick, otherwise you guys will be deaf at the end of this video. Alright, so that should be a little bit better. Let's continue. Oh, that's way better. I also hear it myself, so I'm happy I changed that. Let's, oh god, do a few more laps. And I also want to check out that photo mode in a second. Oh, and I saw the drone flying, so that's pretty cool. It isn't a really hard game to control. It definitely lacks a bit of force feedback, but I had to turn it down since it already started tripping on default settings, so I'm gonna try and adjust that a little bit. Alright, so I hope this is better. And I can already feel a little bit of difference. Not a real big one so far. But that's also one of the complaints I've read about this game, that the force feedback isn't really that optimized yet. And I think that has partially to do with it's a really early game, and maybe the developers don't plan on changing that. I don't know. I hope they do though, since it's a game which has a lot of potential. Let's check out that photo mode right now. Alright, so it's not much special as it looks to be right now. You can zoom it out, zoom in, change the view and stuff. Let's see. Now we have to use my controller for that, looks like, which I unplugged because this is one of those games when you have still your controller plugged in, it starts vibrating as well, even though you're not using it. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't work as well. Great. So that's also a thing I've been noticing a lot. The controls aren't really configured right, because now you can see there are Xbox buttons mapped to it. Most of them don't really work. So I would like to see, and I would like to see that being changed to some better system or optimization. That would help also a lot. But let's, I don't know, take a picture. Not gonna do too much special, but just to have a thumbnail. Here, look, there's I on the oh, maybe wait. forgot my controller was plugged out. Let's replug that in. Here, this is what I mean. So when you press the button which is there, it actually doesn't do anything, which is kind of a weird thing. It also not recognizes the X anymore. I don't know why though. Also looks like the game froze. Alright, so after a crash of the game I'm back. So there's also a point that could be improved on, since the game is still very buggy, which I don't really blame it because it's such an early version. But it's still a little bit annoying that that is happening. What we are going to do now is actually do a ranked time trial, and after that there's not really much left in the game, so we'll see if we can do maybe something else after that, which I doubt, but gonna check out this time trial, see if we can maybe set a good time, you never know. So this one's called X30, powered by Ideapad, which I have never heard about, but I'm not really into karting and stuff, so I'm assuming it's a brand. Let's jump into this. Let's keep it. Let's take this track. And the record is 31 seconds. That's fast. So I don't know if we'll come close to that, but you never know. Okay, so we are tracked though. Apparently the time can't read that. This is a weird racing line. Don't see that a lot in racing games. Actually, it's a little different. I don't know why they make it green and blue and not just red and green maybe. Good. Shit. We were improving though, so I'll try a bit more. Again, that corner. It's a hard one. Let's go over the grass, since we're already having a very lap. Now go stay focused again. Managed to make it through without getting an invalid lap. And we fucked it up, of course. Oh, and the game almost crashed again. then the game is really buggy, keeps freezing and stuff, and micro stuttering. There we go. Actually made it. So that's pretty nice that once you set a better time than your opponent, that you finish and you actually get a ranking and also something else which I missed. So I'm now ranked 1220 with 42 seconds. Oh. And now it continues. I thought we would go back to the menus, but okay. Go try it one more time. So that's not good. Catching up again. Again. Alright, I'm gonna do it one more time. Try and get a normal lap. Valid lap. That is not possible. Oh. That sucks. Alright, so I'm here on the store page of the game right now. That is because I have just a second crash of the game. Whenever I unplug or plug in or plug out my Xbox controller, then the game crashes apparently, and now it doesn't start up anymore. So whenever I try to open it, it will just hang on a black screen like this. And it won't go further than this and stay on this screen, which is kind of a bummer since I like the game, unless it was buggy. It just needs some work, and sadly it has bugs that break the game like this, because also whenever I verify the game files with Steam, nothing shows up as that needs to be repaired or something. So you can basically not fix it unless you try to uninstall it and reinstall it again, but that's not something I'm going to do just for one video. So I will close this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this nonetheless. The game is okay, not the best. Definitely not the best because the bugs, and it just can improve better overall, like performance wise, controls wise, and also steering settings is one of the bigger things. I would also like to see maybe a gearing system. I don't know if it's already being used in cards, but I believe some do. At least that's what I think, but I could be wrong though, so that's not really a point that matters too much to me. But yeah, that are basically all of the things that I would like to see, and also maybe a career, so you have a little bit more of stuff to do accept 1 time trial and 3 different courses to practice on, which are okay, but you can't really do much about it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. It will be probably pretty short, but I can't really do anything about it unless installing it, which I'm not planning to do. And yeah, that's my thoughts on the game. A little bit depressing, because I would have expected a bit more from this game. I was actually pretty excited to play it, but then it turns out like this, which is kind of a bummer. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like though, and if you didn't enjoy, make sure to leave a dislike. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on your post notifications to stay updated. And you can leave a comment in the comment section down below if you want. And with that being said, I'll see you guys later.